Okay, so this record, I beat my previous one by 1/10 of a second. I'm just putting this on there. This is a one. This is what I was gonna put on. It's a one. You call it 153.4. I got so many 153.5s. It's ridiculous. And I got the 0.4 here. After this, I'm going to go to the next race where I get a 153.0. This is to show where my records were at this point for later on. I like that jump there. Anyways, I get a 153.0, but when it's recorded, but it's blurry, and you can't see very well. But at the end, I think that you can tell, and I zoom in and put it on the record tables so you can see. It kind of sucks that I had to do that, but I'm hoping that it counts because it took me hours to get that, the 153.0. It was considerably better than this. My first lap was at 38.1, which was terrible, and then I got a 37.5, then a 37.4, which was my best lap. Actually, I have a 37.4 before I got that one, so, but you can probably see them a little bit. But you will see the record tables that I was able to get it after I zoom in on it. But I'm going to let this one go through, and then I will switch to that. Yeah, I just kept playing because I wasn't really happy with this winner, only improving 1/10 of a second with a couple hours of playing. All right, so that's a 153.4, and I am hoping that you will accept this one, even though it's blurry. Okay, so those are the times after the thing. I'm going to show that again after. This is the stupid race. Let me go to the end. If I had known it was like this, I would have at least zoomed in at the end of it. This is the show that I actually did the race. Okay, here we go. And I can't zoom it any better because that's how it recorded on the thing. After the 153.4, I put it back down, and I didn't know it was blurry. Didn't even zoom in. I record with an iPad. This is a really good run, so I'm hoping that you accept this one. So this first lap isn't great. It's a 38.1. I don't know where I mess it up. Right there was part of it. Because that wasn't really that bad. All right, so this is a 37.4 or a 37.5, and then vice versa on the last one. Let's see if the lap number changes. Duh. That's not it. So I'm guessing this one's, I'm going to restart. Actually, no, this one's it. Sorry. This one will be it. Apologize for having to watch that. I played this for hours. And I wish I could zoom in on that more, but it's not really possible to do that. And you can kind of see on the lap record that there's already 4 on there that I'd already gotten. It's not a 37.5 anymore. I'm sorry, a 47.5. It was a 37.5. I'm 37.5. And you can see the top one right there, 38.1. You can see the 1 on there. And that one that's a tough one to see. It's either a 4 or a 5. I think it's a 4. But at the end, you can see the 0 on the 153 0 on the record tables, because it looks different than the other numbers. Because there's a 153 4 below it, and then there's a 153. Then the other 3 are 153 5s. So let's see here. So it looks like it was 1 5 4, and that's a 0 right there. And I apologize, and you'll see that on the next thing, because I started recording again. 153 0. That's a 4 right there. 4 5 5 5. I think it's a 7 at the time, and it goes to 0 there. It goes right to the top, and which is that. So I'm hoping that that's acceptable for the world record. Yeah, because I don't know if I can get that again.